G'day, this is Jason here from Forex and Forex UTurn. Today is November the 18th, 2011, and we're going to do the setups here. We're looking at the Euro-US dollar pair, 5 minute. I've already toggled from the 1 hour to the 5 minutes to get the correct data in the bottom filter, because as you know, MetaTrader is a little funky. All right. Okay, so anyway, here's 10 o'clock GMT. And basically, here's the gap right here. We would have got long. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, there's about 20, close to 25 pips there. So we would have got long there. And she shot up nicely. Okay. Stop would have been about 30 pips. Yeah, and you got your 30 pips. You got your 1-to-1 there. Again, she came up, blew in the filter. This gap was not quite perfect, and you would have missed this trade. So the best you could have done was buy a dip somewhere in here if you could, the closest you could to the trigger, and you would have got a few pips out of it. And she changed trend up here, came down. As you can see, we're struggling at that same 35 level again. She doesn't want to break 35 again today once it's moved down. And yeah, so that's basically it. Trading was over here. As you can see, it's going sideways. There's no trades in here because the filter did not line up. Okay, let's take a look at the 1 minute. Take the auto scroll off and go back in time. Okay, look at that beautiful setup right there, about 10-15 minutes after the Dublin Open. Yes, indeed. See, we had some resistance here to deal with. See, came up, boom, down. Once we broke through it right here, okay, broke through this, and this, all three areas of resistance. Once it pulled right back into the trigger line, there's your perfect picture perfect entry to go long. Filter was blue. Everything was ready to Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So you would have got long right there with zero drawdown. And it shot up rather quickly in a few minutes. 27 pips to this high. 37 to the top. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There was no trade here because the filter did not line up. Then, what time was this? There we go. 5 minutes before our window. Yeah, right, Jason. Window. After our window, 5 minutes before our window of opportunity closed, okay, we have a 2-hour window, we had another entry right here. It blew through resistance here, okay, all this resistance, slammed right through it, came back, you would have got long right here, okay? So we got long right there. There's your 10 pips in 2 minutes right there. Boom. Came back again. Boom. Then again. Boom. And again. Boom. All the way up. But those, even though it can look like a 5-minute chart, this is a 1-minute chart, so you only would have done the first ideal setup, which was right there. But if you were brave enough to hold the trade, okay, it went against you about 6 pips. And it's about 45 pips to the top. Okay, so that's it for those trade setups for the 1-minute scalper system. Okay, let's move on to the pound and see what we got there. Okay, the pound. Just had to get some water there, sorry. I do talk to myself here. I'm going crazy. I'm talking to the wall here. Nobody's here listening to me. Okay. Here's 10 o'clock GMT. And basically we're looking for that gap separation, which was right here. Cross down, cross back up, the trigger. They gave you the gap here. Like I've told you in the past, these gaps are not always perfect. Sometimes they're a little bit narrow. and sometimes they're a little bit wider. It just depends on how price moves and how it creates the gap. Okay? So anyway, there was no trade here because resistance was too close on the pound. Oh, it was 21 pips. It was shy 5 pips of being enough to get in. So if you did get in, you know, it was 48 pips to that quick high, then it went sideways, retraced. To the high, it was 86 pips. Like, your stop would have been 36. You would have got 2 to 1 for sure if you did the trade. Okay, everything lined up perfectly. Blue filter, gap separation. Everything was good to go, except you had about 5 pips shy of our ideal amount of pips that we want from our entry to the nearest resistance. Okay, then she hit her high. She came down. This is the U.S. session. Hold on here. This thing's in the way. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, it's the U.S. session here. Right here. It already started coming down. Didn't line up with the filter. By the time it lined up, it was way over here. If you did, and you were brave to sell a rally here, you could have took a few pips, but it was kind of dangerous, and it was near the end of the session. So that's it for the pound. Let's look at the Swissy. Swissy looks basically identical to the euro, but opposite, of course. So you could have sold in here, I believe. Stop here. And that's it. You got this one trade right here. It took off down. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the setups for the PipSnager. So let's move on to the Forex UTurn. Okay, so here in the euro, this is not a correct W formation. It almost looks like one, but it isn't. This is, okay? So there was no trade signal here to go long. But if you did go long because, you know, the green crossed over the blue and everything was separating and, like, you know, and moving up, and you got the blue in the filter, if you did go long, you would have got long somewhere in here. And you probably could have got 100 pips out of it, you know, before it turned around and come back down. And the pound, okay, it did give us a nice W formation, as you can see. So you would have got long in here, just like the euro, and it shot up basically 70, 80 pips or so. Let's see. You would have got in somewhere. Let's say you got in right here. Your stop would have been 44 pips. Yeah, it was 100 pips, 107 pips to the top. So you could have got, you know, 2 to 1 ratio. You had a 40 pip stop. You could have got 80 pips out of it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the setups for today for the Forex PipSnager system and the Forex UTurn system. I also want to note that for those of you who are going to you know, take the plunge and try out my new system next week, I just want you all to know that I will be sending support, you know, videos just like this that covers all the trades in detail that happen each day, so you can learn from it. You know, it'll be a good thing. Basically, that's it. If you have not signed up yet and registered yet to, you know, to have your chance to win a free copy, there will be a link in the email today that I'm going to send with this video clip, and you can sign up. Okay, so thanks for watching my video, and you have a great weekend.